Hey everybody, this is Clint Van Weld, and I am a Juki junkie. And here is my Juki DNU 1541 industrial sewing machine, and I am going to tell you guys how to reduce the speed by 50% on every setting in the servo motor. So check this out. Here's my servo motor down here. Has, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 settings on it. We're going to mess around with this bolt right here. We're going to take the pulley right off of here, and we're going to replace that with a smaller one, thereby reducing the speed of the motor. Anyway, I'm going to show you the speed settings right now, so we have something to compare it to after I'm done doing this. So check this out. It's about 15 minutes. There are two things that you're going to have to buy for this job. Number one, the original pulley on the servo motor is a 75 millimeter pulley, and I'm just looking for the one I purchased. Oh, here it is. Okay, so the original one right there, you're looking at it now, is a 75 millimeter pulley, and I purchased this one, which was, I think, $10.99, and it's a 45 millimeter pulley, and that's going to do a gear reduction off of that servo motor by about 50%, thereby slowing everything down. So check this out. The other thing that we're going to have to buy is a new one of these anchor bolts that you see right here, because when we get done with this, the pulley's going to be smaller, and we're going to have to move the motor down just a little bit, and the original one is just too short. So this is pretty easy. So here we go. Look, I'm going to go on the first setting on my servo motor, which says it's 350 stitches per minute. Check it out. I'm going to push. That's how slow it is at 350. Now I'm going to turn it up to the next setting, which says it's 970. That's how fast it is, and we go up from there. And I'll never ever use that speed, because I'm sewing leather. Alright, so now I'm going to turn the machine off now that you've seen how the speed is with the regular pulley, and check it out. Alright, machine's off. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to loosen this bolt and drop my pedal so that we can move this motor a little bit up here. Second thing I'm going to do, so I am going to take a wrench and loosen this. Pull that nut all the way off. Easy breezy, right? Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on the bottom of this motor so I can loosen this top nut. Oh. I'm going to run that top nut. Well, this is not easy doing this. I should have a videographer or something. I'm going to pull that all the way to the top, which allows me to tilt this motor up like this. And I'm going to take the belt off like that. Now I'm going to spin this so you can see the set screw that's on that pulley. See that set screw? So I'm going to take this, oh my gosh, underneath here. Take that, loosen this up a little bit. As you can see, that loosened right away. Maybe a little bit more. Loosen the set screw up a little bit. And pull that right off of there. Now that's the shaft that we're going to put. It's alright, she had to come off anyway. Now I'm going to take my new pulley. So you can see this little flat spot right here on the shaft. That's where the set screw and the new pulley is going to go. So I'm going to line that up. Loosen this a little bit. Push that on there. And I want to just make sure that it's in a good spot, that it's lining up with where the belt is on the machine. And that looks pretty good. And then we're going to go backward. We're going to tighten that down. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to pull the machine forward. Actually, this is the other thing I had to purchase. a slightly longer anchor bolt. So I'm going to set that in there. And hopefully we can do it like this. I'm going to pull this forward. Put that in there. Line up my belt. So what's going on? There we go. So now it's down to where we're going to set the tension on the belt in just a second. Oh shoot, guess what I forgot to do? Watch this. I'm going to pull this back out. Because I have to put this nut and washer, which is my locking nut and washer, back on here first. Oh, that's backwards. Nut goes on first. Run that all the way down like that. Way up there. Then I'll put the washer on. Now I can put this together. Like that. It's already set. Look for my other nut and washer. These are still on here. Pull this off real quick. I know I'm a scary looking character, but this is really cool. You guys are going to like this. I'm going to get this set up. Alright, so now at this point, everything is basically back together. And what I want to do is I want to set the tension. If you read your owner's manual, it tells you what the tension should be on here. And we're going to do that by dropping this nut back down here. Not quite. You're supposed to be able to move just a little bit. So I'm going to tighten this down. Oops, I'm going to loosen this up. Hope you guys are seeing how this works. Now I'm going to tighten this one down until I get good tension on that belt. Still too loose. Still a little too loose. So it's pushing the motor away just a little bit each time I turn that. A couple more turns and I'll call it good. A little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Now let me tighten this one up to set it in place so it doesn't move. Easy breezy. And there she is. She's locked in place. Now I'm going to set, hopefully I can do this. I'm going to reset my pedal. Which, if you read your manuals, you know how to do that. It's approximately where you like it. Tighten this back up. And that is the whole modification. So, now the test. Alright, gonna turn this puppy back on. Watch this, the lowest setting. This baby now creeps. Oops. Got it on 0. Look at that. That's as fast as it'll turn on my lowest setting, and I can feather that out to where it just barely crawls. One stitch at a time. Go up 2 or 3 settings. I still have speed if I really want it, but I don't like to sew like that. I do a lot of tough turns and a lot of tight corners and stuff like that, sewing with leather and working on those motorcycle seats, and the slower the better for me. and I'm still learning, so I ain't got the kick that you guys got sometimes. Now this little modification will work. It'll work on a servo motor and a clutch motor as well. So again, I went from the stock 75 millimeter pulley, which is this guy right here, real big, down to a little pulley. You can see the size difference. See that? That pretty much reduced the speeds by 50%. So, I don't know. I love it. It's been helping me out a lot. I still have the speed, and the other nice thing about it is on my slower speed with the 75 millimeter pulley, what was going on is if I had to feather it to try to go slow and I had a big stack up, the needle wouldn't push all the way through the material. This way, I can still put full pedal and go slow, and it just jams right through a freaking 3/8 stack of leather like it's butter. I love it. All right, this is my first video ever. Gigi, I hope you appreciate it. I'm going to send it to you so you can check it out first before I post it, all right? Have a good day, junkies. Bye.